Use Alien Tape outdoors. No nails or screws. It's tough and stands up to the elements. Alien Tape is amazing.
Nervous like nothing into the house first time. How many people again? You got 16 jurors plus Miss Cat. She said the lawyer was going to be there. When you testify, you're going to have to see. I don't care.
Give me my fat breed.
So now when you testify and stuff, it's easy? Not always.
Hey, everybody.
But when you get older, when you're a man, you got to do.
What's going on, everybody? Y'all have to excuse me. I'm sitting here having my lunch. Lord have mercy. My appetite has grown so much. And it seems like Joseph's appetite has shrunk and gotten smaller. Ain't that something? Ooh, Lord. I'm just waiting for y'all to come on in. You need something, Joseph? Uncle Francis, wait. Joseph, Uncle Pee-wee said, good morning, nephews. Glory to God. Tell nephew Jojo, I'm thankful for his blessing to be home right where he belongs. Thank you. Give me my phone. Yes, and happy Good Friday, everybody. Happy Good Friday to everybody. Hopefully this will be a blessed Good Friday. Is it breakfast? No, it ain't breakfast. Well, it's almost lunchtime. Ooh, Auntie P, you know what? That was on my mind too. I said that I had a taste for fried fish today, but I didn't have money to go to the spot that we usually go to get our fish, because usually it costs about $60 for me and Joseph to go to the fish place that we go get our fish from, and they have the best fried fish ever. Hey, Monte. I cannot believe I'm sitting up here eating this whole sandwich. I just sat here and ate a whole foot-long submarine sandwich, y'all. With Doritos. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Yes, so happy Good Friday, y'all. I hope everybody's day is going well so far. Thank you for joining us. Make sure you hit the like button as you come in. For those of you that watch the replay, make sure you hit the like button as well. And thank you for watching the replay for those of you that watch the replay. But yes, Joseph is home. He had the surgery on Wednesday, and they let him go home yesterday. So I went up and picked him up about 4:30, 5 o'clock yesterday. And he got home and he just went to sleep and stayed asleep all night. He slept through the night, which was a good thing. I'm glad he was able to sleep through the night. He said he's still a little sore. I don't know if he's going to say much today, but he said he's a little sore from the surgery, because he's all bandaged up. I don't know how long they say you have to keep the bandages on. 5 days, 5 days. Mm-hmm. Well, one thing for sure, I know he's glad to be out because his birthday is tomorrow. So I know he's glad to be out for his birthday.
Yes.
Yep, Joseph is turning 51 tomorrow. Thank you so much, Auntie P. Win. Oh, New Life 77 said, happy birthday, Joseph.
Thank you.
Well, Joseph said that he wanted to have a nice dinner with me. He just wanted to have a nice, quiet dinner, something simple. So I'm going to cook him something. I'm going to cook him some dinner tomorrow. I don't know what we're going to have, whatever he wants. But I'm going to cook him dinner tomorrow. And we may go live for a few minutes. Now everybody said happy early birthday.
Thank you. I ain't gonna be able to do
Yes, Auntie P, we may go live. It depends on how Joseph feels or what he wants. Because tomorrow is his day. So whatever he wants, if he wants to go live tomorrow, we'll go live.
What's behind me?
Nothing. So I know y'all wondering why Joseph is so quiet. He had to go to dialysis this morning. So he was up, we were up quite early. We was up about 5:30, 5 o'clock. And so I had to take him to the dialysis center to get his dialysis done because they don't want him to do the PD dialysis, which is the home dialysis. They want him to do the hemo, and he has to go into the center and get it done. What's the matter? You want to lay over here?
Please.
Okay. Come on. I'm sorry, y'all. Excuse me for the sound. I'm trying to get him situated. Go ahead, lay down. I got it.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Hey, wait. Don't lay on top of the
I'm good. I'm good.
No, I'm because I'm gonna want some later. Bullets, I want you to. Okay.
All right.
All right, y'all. I had to get Joseph situated because, it's hard moving around, especially when you had hernia surgery. He said it hurts to cough, so I had to get him situated. But we're not going to stay out here for long because, that's the difference between doing dialysis at home and doing it in the center. When he does it through hemo, when he does hemodialysis, it goes through the bloodstream, which makes him very, very tired. So that's why you don't hear him speaking, is because he's very tired right now. And he probably just wants to rest.
Y'all.
He wants to rest and go to sleep. But I wanted to come on here to tell you guys that he was home because so many of you,
everybody.
And so many of you reached out.
And I know I didn't answer some of y'all that messaged me yesterday.
So many of you reached out and said, and asked how he was doing and said that you were praying for him and you were sending up prayers for him. And I thank you so much. Y'all just don't know how much I appreciate all of your concern and all of your messages and all of your words of encouragement and all the love that you sent out for Joseph. That mean, I just can't tell you how much that means to me.
And
I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. I just want to thank God for giving me my husband another day. There's so many people around the world that lose their loved ones or lose their husbands or their wives. And I just feel blessed. I'm still blessed to still have him here. He's been through so many things medically in the past 2 years, 3 years. And he's weathered through all of them. He's weathered through every last one of them. And so I'm grateful for that. I'm very, very grateful for that because it could have gone another way. It didn't have to go this way, but I'm blessed that I still have him here with me. I'm going to keep on praying for his recovery. And I want you guys to please keep him in your prayers. Pray that he make a full recovery. Although he said that, he just has a little soreness, I'm pretty sure that it's sore enough to be irritating. So, guys, thank you so much again. I love you once. I love you
Thank y'all.
twice. I love you 3 times. I love you many, 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 many times. Thank you so much for all of your love, your kind words of encouragement, your prayers, and everything else. We thank you for your support. We thank you for supporting the McCraeKingz. We thank you for supporting us and believing in us. Because I tell you, being a content creator and weathering through the health conditions that we weather through, both of us, it's not easy all the time. It isn't. We have our good days and we have our bad days. And, understand this, we're not young bucks anymore. I'm Joseph gonna be 51 tomorrow. I'm gonna be 55 this year. I said, Lord have mercy, I'm gonna be a senior citizen, Jesus. But it's not easy getting older. Getting older is not an easy thing. And words of advice that I have for those of you that are still young and spry and can kick your feet up and go out and run and all that other good stuff. Make sure you take care of yourself. Take care of yourself while you're young. Make sure you take care of yourself. Make sure you take care of your health. Make sure you go to the doctor on a regular basis. Make sure you get a checkup. Make sure you take care of everything that you need to take care of health-wise, because it will determine it will determine how you will feel and what you will weather through in your elder years. And although there are some things you just cannot help, even just keeping your mind right will give you a better quality of life, as it has Joseph and I. Unfortunately, we have conditions that are just unfortunately genetic. Me with my diabetes, Joseph with his kidney disease. These are genetic diseases that we caught, and and it hasn't been easy. It's just not easy, guys. It really is. It's not easy sometimes. Like I said, we have our good days. We have our bad days. We got our hills to climb. But, we take it all in stride and we wake up every morning and say, thank you, God, for having breath in our body, giving us breath in our body.
What did me in, really did me in, was sitting in that chair for 4 hours and not moving.
Yeah.
Because, when I got up, she had to help me. She actually helped me most of the way outside.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's so true, Auntie Pee Wee. You are only as old as you feel. But sometimes you got to have a conversation with your body. You got to say to your body, look now. Because sometimes I have to have a conversation with my feet. And I have to have a conversation with my body and say, look, Tramel, it's time to get your ass up. And I gets up, So yeah, you are only as old as you feel. I don't feel old. I don't feel old. I'll be 55 this year, and I don't feel 55. But sometimes my body tells me, Tramel, you 55 years old. Go somewhere and sit your ass down. Oh, excuse me, y'all. What's the matter?
You're 4 years older than me.
Who, me? Yeah, I'm 4 years older than you. You still a baby.
Thinking 3.
You still a baby. Jermaine is 3 years old. Yes, Joseph will be celebrating his 51st birthday on tomorrow. So those of you that wish to give him a cash app tomorrow for his birthday, just add 51 cents to it. He wants everybody to add 51 cents to the cash app that they send. And thank you so much for all you people that have sent, cash apps to him thus far, because he's gotten quite a few from everybody. And thank you so much for sending them to him. He really, his eyes light up every time that little cash app thing goes off. So thank you so much. As we said, we don't really have anything big planned on tomorrow. These days we do things small.
It was because we had a death in the family that we didn't talk about.
Yeah, we had a death in the family this week, and we want to keep it private. But we send our condolences out to our family member who is going through this experience. losing someone. And yeah, we'll be attending the funeral later on next week. It's somebody that's very near and dear to our hearts. But like I said, we want to keep that private. Yeah, you know, life has just been busy.
Thank you, Auntie Pee Wee. Yeah, so we was gonna have like this whole family thing. Well, before I ended up in the hospital, that's all. Before I ended up in the hospital, and we I told Shamila to cancel that. I said I don't want my family celebrating my birthday when someone in my family had just passed away. There'll be plenty of more birthdays. I done had 51, so it was no big deal.
Yeah, because we had a big celebration plan, but unfortunately, circumstances said that we had to change plans.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps we'll celebrate with the family
at a later date.
At a later time. Well, we do plan to celebrate with the family at a later time, and we're just going to weather through what God needs for us to weather through now, and that's it. You know.
And shout out to my cousin Jermaine. Happy birthday,
Happy
boo.
birthday to Jermaine as well. Our
we
cousin
can never
Jermaine.
forget each other's birthday because hers is the day before mine.
Yeah, I put her a happy birthday message on her Facebook page this morning. Happy birthday, Jermaine. Happy birthday to you. May God bless you with many, many more birthdays to come. And I hope today is one of the most beautiful, like Keith Murray used to say, I hope today is one of the most beautifulest days that you have thus far. So we wish you a happy birthday, Jermaine. Am I forgetting anything?
No,
I'm not forgetting.
That I can know.
I'm not forgetting anything. And also, guys, I just want to, not to go off topic too much, but Joseph and I were in the car this morning, and they were talking about all these shootings. I don't know if you guys are aware, or any of you guys live up here in the New York, New Jersey tri-state area, but there's been a lot of shootings here in New York and New Jersey, just for no reason, like young people, shooting young people. There was a young lady that was shot and killed last week, and then there was another young lady that was shot and killed this week by stray bullets. And
he just went and shot up the train station.
Yeah, there's a man that just went. He got on the subway and he shot up the whole train on the subway. And this is what I have to say about this, y'all. Encourage your children to be better people than we were. Always show your children that you love them, that you care about them. Keep them busy, keep them encouraged. Let them know that life is better without guns. What I believe that we need to put the extracurricular activities back in the school systems and in life. I remember when I was growing up, we had day camp in the summertime. We had all these different activities. We used to be able to go to the recreation center and play games and play baseball and basketball. We used to be able to, do arts and crafts and they even had, you were even able to play musical instruments and things like that growing up. And now they don't have any of these programs in the schools anymore. So, talk to your local council people, your councilmen, your Congress, talk to your governor, talk to your mayor about putting these programs back into the system. And, there's a lot of people out there that think that it doesn't make a difference, but it does make a difference when children's minds are occupied, when children's minds are being nurtured, and they're learning about positivity,
especially in this day and age.
Yeah, and instead of learning about negativity, don't let social media raise your children. Stop letting social media raise your children. Yes, social media can be fun. But sometimes social media is used as a weapon. There's a lot of bullying online. There's teenage suicides. There's a lot of children out there that have committed suicide because of being bullied online and stuff like that. And there's a lot of children out here that are being killed at the hands of guns getting in their hands, in their own, in your very community that you're living in. So I just say, just keep your children encouraged and make sure your children know that you love them and that you care. I know mothers out there, some mothers out there that are raising their children as a single mother. And I know how very hard it can be to raise your children as a single mother. I mean, my sister, I have two sisters. One of my sisters, she raised her children as a single mother, and she just stayed in her children's lives, and she made sure that she encouraged them and that she nurtured them, and they came out as good people. So it's not like it's something that cannot happen. But that's all I really had to say about that. Another thing, y'all, let's not.
And another thing, because I'm not gonna put this all on kids. You adults that need therapy, because there's a lot of y'all that need therapy while y'all doing a bunch of stuff.
Oh, yes, yes.
You need to speak to a therapist.
Yeah.
If you don't want to go find one, like Tramel said, social media can be a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
You can download the app Talkspace. That's for the therapist. You can speak to a therapist that way.
Mm-hmm.
There's one called BetterHelp.
Yeah.
There's all kind of mental health things on apps now.
And most insurances cover it.
Right. Most insurances cover it.
Yeah.
Medicaid and Medicare
Mm-hmm.
all cover it.
Yeah.
You can seek therapy on your phone.
Yeah, and most private
do
insurances cover mental health as well. It's so
Or
important,
they do
y'all.
like a FaceTime. So you don't even have to leave your house.
Right. You could do it in the comfort of your own home. Y'all make sure you take care of your mental health. Because if your mental health ain't right, then you ain't gonna be right. Make sure you take care of your mental health. If you're going through something, if you're weathering through something, if you feel depressed or down, if you're finding that your temperament is changing, and you're getting angry at the drop of a hat, then go seek help. Seek help.
Thank you, Boo.
And don't take it out.
I'll make Tramel forward that to me.
What's that?
I gotta pay that for my birthday.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you for that. But yeah, guys, make sure you take care of your mental health. It's so important. It's so important. When your mental health is not right, nothing in your life can go right. So, even if you have to seek out.
It's not just kids, it's the adults.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
the adults
they can download therapy apps to their phone.
Yeah.
And seek therapy.
Sure, as a parent, child, these children get on your nerve. These children can get on your nerve, child. So you have to go seek help, child. Or you could just be going through something. You could be going through something at work. You could be going through something with your children,
with your man,
whatever. It's not always about, girl, you need to leave that man alone because he this and he that. No, it ain't always about that. Because sometimes,
for example, a friend of mine, always talked about his friend that he grew up with. And he seemed like a happy person. And they came home and he actually took his life. And the sad part is nobody really knows why.
Yeah.
And that's because a lot of times people put a smile on their face when really they're crying on the inside. I've done it before. And there are other people that do it. And sometimes it gets too much. It gets too much to bear.
Yeah.
But the answer is never leaving behind this world, this life. Nothing is that extreme in your life that you should not want to be here anymore. I've walked to that door before. I ain't even gonna lie. And I was like, you know what? If I was dead, I wouldn't have to deal with none of this shit. But there was two things that stopped me. One, it was like, well, how I'm gonna kill myself? I'm too fat to try to hang myself. Because anything I try to hang from is going to break.
Lord have mercy.
And number two, I said, you know what? Let's just assume heaven and hell is real. The Bible says self-murder is the only sin that you can't be forgiven of. So if I leave here and I go to hell, that's like making my situation 10 times worse than what it is. So honestly, that's what always kept me from doing anything to hurt myself. And plus, I really didn't want to because there was nothing in this life that, like,
Killing yourself sound like it hurt.
No, I was at a point really back in 2016, which was the lowest point in my life. And I really was like, I'm done. Like, I can't do this no more. And then 2017 came and all these things started happening for me that I wanted in 16. And I'm like, well, just think about it. If
Well, just recently you was like
I would
ready
have
to give
killed
up.
myself. Oh, I wasn't ready to kill myself. Then.
No, I know, but
to
you was
give
ready.
up,
You
but-
was ready to give up.
And I was just like, if I would have killed myself, I would have known that all of this was going to happen like a year later. So whatever the situation is for you right now, it ain't always going to be that. And that's where people gotta, it's hard. It's hard. Trust me, it's hard. Especially if you hit rock bottom.
Mm-hmm.
It's very hard. But at the same token, you gotta keep persevering through it.
Yeah, and
You never know when it's going to turn around in your favor.
You sure enough don't, because I'm telling you.
Sometimes you got to go through that to get to where you want to go.
Mm-hmm.
And it changed me as a person. It changed a lot of things about me. It changed a lot of the way I thought about things.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I was prepared to be by myself for the rest of my life. That wasn't part of it, but it was part that I added to it. And here comes Tramel. Another year later.
Here I'm is.
Told him he want to marry me.
Lesson.
And now I'm just, you know, I had my moment because I was just always ending up in the hospital. And I said, Tramel would tell me, oh, this is part of God's plan. I said, really? This is part of God's plan?
Uh-huh.
Make me understand. What plan God got for me that says I'm staying in the hospital? That's why, y'all, I don't like going to the hospital.
And this is what did I tell you? Joseph, now, in the past 3 years, you done had a stroke.
Mm-hmm.
You done broke your leg.
I almost died.
You almost died in under the anesthesia.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just got out the hospital. You just got out the hospital, and
But
not only did they remove one hernia, they removed two. So, and you still here. You are still here.
Mm-hmm.
You're still here. So when you say to me, is this God's plan? Do you think it's God's plan? It's God's plan. This is God's plan. You know, so we don't know what God has in store for us. We don't know what God has in store for us. We don't know.
He could be fixing me for something great.
What our exit plan is going to be. We don't know what God's exit plan for us going to be. We don't know what the entrance plan going to be. We don't know what the middle is going to be.
Every time I go to the hospital, something else is wrong.
Uh-huh. And our only responsibility is to live. That's it, to live. And like my friend used to say, you better live, bitch.
You better live,
bitch. You only got one life to live. As far as we know, once this journey is over with, we don't know what the next journey is. Mm-hmm. So, as far as we know, we only got one life to live, So I say to you, you better live, bitch. You better live, But while you living, make sure that you live your best life. Make sure that you take care of yourself and live your best life. Make sure you do every single thing there is that you want to do in life. Don't let nothing or nobody hold you back.
Life is too short.
Life is too short. It seemed like it's a long time. 55 years seemed like a long time, but it ain't. It's not. 55 years ain't a long time. But life is short. It is. It's short, and sometimes it's shorter for it's shorter for some than it is for others. You got babies that come into this world and breathe, take one breath, and then they go right back out. So live your best life. Live your best life, and if you have children, make sure that you give them the best life that you could possibly give them. Make sure that there ain't nothing in this world that you wouldn't do for them.
Love them unconditionally.
Love them unconditionally, no matter what. No matter what they come to you with. Your job and your responsibility is to love them, and that's all. With that being said, guys, I'm getting ready to sign off. We are going to go about the day. Joseph is going to get some rest. Again, thank you so much. Thank you so very, very much. For all of your kind words and your encouragement and things like that. Shout out to Lips. Shout out to Lips. I saw them oxtails that you was cooking on, that you ate on yesterday with that fried cabbage. I want me some.
And shout out to Monica News and Views.
Yes, Monica Views.
Shout
and
out
News.
to Reese Cup.
Yes.
They constantly text me while I was in the hospital,
Yes.
checking on me, making me sure I was okay.
And thank you for that beautiful gift, Monica, that you sent my husband. He loves it. He loves it. He really does.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So.
Oh, and shout out to Monte. I forgot Monte was texting me while I was in the hospital.
He sure
too.
was. Mm-hmm.
He was. He definitely was.
And shout out to you, Auntie Pee Wee, for being one of our day ones. Thank you so much, Auntie Pee Wee, for all your kind words. You always say nice things to us.
Shout out to
I can't wait until we get out to California to come. As soon as we get out there, we come to visit you.
Sent me messages on Facebook, Instagram, all of that good stuff. I appreciate it. I really do. I haven't answered some of y'all back yet because y'all sent messages yesterday, and Tramel told you when I came home, I just took some pain meds and I was out until it was time for me to go to dialysis this morning.
Yes, and you know what? You know who else we got to thank, Papa? Because we don't never thank them. Shout out to all the people on Facebook. Like Sharon Williams and Ronald Anderson and David Dixon and Kenton Rogers and Erwin Armana and Camilla. Camilla, thank you so much. And Dennis Howard. So many people sent us messages on Facebook. Shout out to all you people on Facebook that watch us and support us, for sending all your messages and leaving all your beautiful posts on our Facebook posts and things like that. We appreciate you as well. If we missed anybody, please accept our apology. We didn't mean to miss you. It's so many. It's so many people that we can say thank you to. But anyway, guys, we're out of here. Y'all make sure y'all watching us on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and right here on YouTube.
And Snapchat.
And Snapchat as well. And also TikTok as well. Yes. And if you want to join the channel, just click that join button. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Subscribing is free. It costs absolutely nothing. And share us out whenever you get an opportunity to do so. If you want to donate to the McCraeKingz platform, please do so by sending us a cash app at TheMKingz. If you want to send Joseph a birthday gift, monetary birthday gift, you can send it to TheMKingz as well.
Or Jojo
McCrae. That's it. So with that being said, guys, we are out of here for the day, and we will talk to you very, very, very soon. Again,
thank y'all.
Thank you, and we're out of here.
And I do have, because y'all know every time I go to the hospital, I come back with a funny story. I do have a funny story to tell y'all, but it ain't gonna be right now.
Yes,
I'm gonna tell y'all a funny story that happened to me, because y'all know it's always one nurse that you know. It's always one. It's always one.
Oh yeah, that nurse that told you. Oh yeah,
yes,
I'll let you tell.
One. So
I'll let you tell that
story. At first, I thought I wasn't gonna have a story for y'all, but I do have a story for y'all.
Yes, I'll let you tell that story.
It's hilarious to me. When it happened to me, it wasn't hilarious, but now that I think about it, it was hilarious.
Yeah, it was. It was a kiki.
So I'm gonna tell y'all my little funny story. Maybe tomorrow morning for my birthday, I'll tell y'all a funny story that happened to me.
Yes.
But thank y'all again. I appreciate all the love y'all showed me. Woo! Once the soreness wears off, I'll be good.
He'll be back to his old self.
Because they only made 2 incisions. Like, you see the padding right here on my stomach? That's just to hold the hernia in place.
I haven't even looked at it.
That's just to hold the hernia in place. It's just these 2 little strips on the side where they cut me.
Okay.
So it's just sore. And where they got rid of the hernias is sore because they had to cut on the inside.
Right.
And then they put mesh.
Yeah.
So
okay, guys. Well, we're out of here finally, and y'all make sure y'all walk in love, peace, sunshine, happiness, and have a great Good Friday, and have a happy Easter. If we don't come on tomorrow, have a happy Easter, and we will talk to you guys soon. All right. Walk in love, peace, sunshine, and happiness, and always remember, it's Team McCrae.
Oh, damn.
Talk to you guys later.
Later, y'all.
Bye bye. I hit the wrong button, Joe.
You know, hit the wrong button.